5, infiltrating all. There you are. I'm here to finally pick up the potion. Without it, I can't become Wake Pick and sneak into the meeting. But we had to give the potion time to brew and make sure it works correctly. And I doubt that would end well. So the effects of the potion should just last long enough to infiltrate the meeting and get out safely. Brilliant, but is there bad news? Unfortunately for you, because as this potion is meant to turn you into Wake Pick, tastes quite horrible. The taste often reflects the nature of the potion the taker is trying to resemble. Will taste like goblin urine. That was more foul and descriptive than I imagined. It feels like the kind of thing he would say. I'm definitely expecting a foul flavor. For your sake, I hope you are wrong about this particular flavor. Still, this is all quite dangerous. You are very brave, and I know you will pull it off. Of course, without your potion, I wouldn't even be able to execute our plan. With Tonks, Jay, and Talbot by my side, I intend to get as much information about all as possible. It sounds like an excellent plan. Just remember to take the potion right before heading to Nocturne Alley. And be sure to get out of there before it wears off. The whole Circle of Kahana will be pulling for you. I couldn't have gotten this far without you all. Now it's time to gather Tonks, Jay, and Talbot and drink this potion. Let's go. Oh, we gotta wait. Tonks, are you here? Be gone, wretched students. You have no business here. What? You're the one that doesn't belong at Hogwarts? Are you sure about that, Darkos? Tonks, blimey, you bloody surprised me. Told you that gag would catch him off guard. But you didn't even know I was here because I'm wearing the cloak. Sure he did. You are about to drink the potion, transform into your sworn enemy, and walk us into the meeting of a dark wizard gabble. Don't tell me you're mad about a little prank. Bother. You're on my team and you're here, so I'm not mad at all. I'm glad you feel that way. I thought showing you just how convincing my metamorphosis skills are was a good idea. Wait, what about Talbot? Wasn't he supposed to meet us? He'll be keeping more of a bird's eye watch at Nocturne Alley. Bird's eye? I just mean he's already on his way there and will stay out of sight. Are you ready for what happens when you do? Honestly, I'm not sure that made me feel better about what I'm about to do. And we have got you back. Alright then, I guess there's no time like the present. Down the hatch. I think it worked. Is it convincing? The resemblance is uncanny. I'll say I have to hold myself back from drawing my wand and attacking you. Oh, what the hell? Then we are ready. Then we are ready. It's time to head to Nocturne Alley because whatever dark secrets are is hiding, it will surely tell Wick Pick. It's the mysterious wizard in white robes who attacked me at the lake show. And he's with a dark witch I've never seen before. And neither have I, but if they are together bulging in books, they must both be members of our Wakepick's Dark Wizard Cable. Don't you mean your Dark Wizard Gable? Don't confuse me with the dastardly Dark Witch. I only look like Wakepick because I drank the potion, and appearances are the only thing that miserable mortal Wakepick and I have in common. Secret meeting of our could give us our next lead. Tonks and Talbot are already in position to keep watch, so maybe we should get into that meeting. Before my potion wears off, alright, let's see what we can find out. You came, we didn't think you were joining us at the meeting. Just be glad that I came, you dolts. You should be thanking me for appearing at all. I fear no one and nothing, though you will do well to fear me and not question me again. Let's get down to the business at hand. I wait for no one, so let's discuss. It's good to know that our secret agent inside Hogwarts is making progress, especially since without me there are no longer there any longer. We have to rely on someone. We are in constant and careful contact with the mole. I should talk to the mole myself. Shit. Get up, you stupid motherfucker. We're here to end your dirty dealings, you nasty witch. This isn't over. That was pathetic. Let's let them go. We don't need Wakepick. We got the next best thing. The wizard in white robes. You caught him. That's right, and soon he'll be heading back to Azkaban where he belongs. And I are going to sit this dark wizard down and have a nice long talk with him. So let's interrogate this wizard and learn everything we can about all. Telling you, man, I have never felt as lucky as when you and Jacob showed up. Just in time to rescue me and my friends. But what I still don't get is how you knew Wickpick would show up. I got a tip that she was coming out of hiding to deal with a threat to her. When your brother Jacob told me you were heading to ours meeting, looking like her, whereas you could be on a collision course, so we decided to crash your party. Fortunately, I had been there long enough to learn that R has a secret mole working from inside Hogwarts. And though the dastardly Dark Witch herself escaped, we came away with our own prize. You have been awfully quiet there. Why should I talk to the likes of you? Aren't you tired of doing Wickpick's dirty work, working with R? Help me and my friends avenge Ron's death, and you'll be happier. Doing something good for a change. And we have lots of questions for you, starting with who your new mole might be. Why did you want this one here dead? You attacked me beside the Black Lake. I was there to take you back with me. I want you to join us. You'll be our next leader someday. That doesn't make any sense. Let's dig a little deep. Enough with the one around, wizard. My associate here wants the name of your leader. I'm a place to divulge our leader's name. Then at least tell us who the mole is. The mole is loyal to our and our cause. You should be too. Don't say that. You will. No, never. What are you doing? This wizard is a dead end. Like he said, he's not going to tell us anything. Now he's unconscious, so I guess he can't. We'll make it a whole lot easier to get him back to Azkaban. Why would he say, "Oh, wants me to lead them"? It doesn't make any sense. That's a puzzle we don't have the pieces to complete. I see that, but for now, keep this information under your cap. Besides, you have got more immediate problems to deal with anyway. Which means I've got to get back to school and figure out who it is and stop them. Thanks for meeting again, everyone. Right back in the very place we first formed. We finally did it. We infiltrated the hall with the help of many of the Circle of Kahana members, and especially Penny, Tonks, and Talbot. It's not all good news. Wakebeck showed up in the meeting and almost took all of us out. Oh, no, I wasn't scared. I was angry. She killed my best friend and whatnot, so no way was I going to let her see me sweat. There was strength in not backing down and telling the even bigger news. We have learned something shocking. You mean an actual double agent on the school grounds? We called you together because we intend to find out who it is. We can't know for sure. It's a hard thing to accept that someone at our school could be trying to harm the Wizarding World. Finding the mole is the best way to protect the school right now. We called you here to talk about who the most likely suspects are. It's clear we are all furious that there's another traitor in the school. From our discussion, it seems Hooch, Snape, and Flinch are the people we should investigate first. It won't be easy. Our teachers are smart, and the mole will be doing everything they can not to be discovered. It could also be a student and probably isn't another teacher. Just let us know what you need. This is important. We are up to the challenge. I'm already in detention every day. I guess I don't have anything to lose if I get caught sneaking around. Together we can be on Wickpick to the final coast vault and get justice for Warren. We'll do all of that if we stick together, and there's no time to waste. We must uncover ours no mole at Hogwarts. I don't know if I have ever seen Flinch as angry as he was after he dropped that sticky blood pop on Mrs. Norris. We had to get his attention quick, and now that he's dragged us into his office, we can interrogate him to find out if he's our mole at Hogwarts, but we have to be smart about it. We can't just know. He can't know what we are really up to. We'll ask questions to see if he's angry or power hungry enough to find out find the final coast vault. Once we do, we'll suss out where his loyalties lie. You two are lucky I don't put you in chains for what you did to Mrs. Norris. Hear that? She's cowering out there in the corridor and won't even let me near her. Which means I have plenty of time to decide what to do with you two. We are incredibly sorry, and we can certainly understand your frustration. We would never want to besmirch her beauty, You both work so hard for us all here at Hogwarts. Seems like you're the way angry at Hogwarts. Perhaps even angry enough to want to punish the school. Dumbledore has done right by me for just as long. Don't go blaming this institution for all the staff for my being angry. You're an unsung hero, Flinch. And as for Mr. Nose, what can we say? Accidents happen. And I could have sworn you dropped that sticky candy on Nose on purpose. Could happen to anyone. You two don't fool me. Always sneaking around up to something. Look at that. Mrs. Nose has run away again. Pull thins and pain. For once, you are making sense. I'll go see Professor McGonagall. She'll know clever ways to clean up a cat's fur. Got Flinch talking about his feelings about Hogwarts. I'm afraid we've hit a dead end. He seems to care about Hogwarts as his home, and it appears he also respects Dumbledore too much. About that, he seems sincere, and he may be power-hungry when it comes to punishing students, but I don't think he's the mole. If you are going to continue investigating, we better split up so to avoid suspicion. I'll continue interrogating suspects who may want the power of the Cursed Vaults. But it could. Looks like Madam Hooch is free, which means it's time to interrogate our next mole suspect. The sooner we root out who's working with our, the sooner we can defeat the Dark Wizard, and Madam Hooch is high on the Circle Kahana suspects list. But opening the vaults hurts the school. Mila and I asked Flinch questions to see if he was angry at Hogwarts and to assess if he was hungry for power himself. But how should we get her to start talking? Well, I think we should lure her in by mentioning Quidditch, then steer the conversation towards how competition can make you want more power. She takes the bait and sounds like someone who may want the power of the final Cursed Vault. Then we'll know she's the mole. Here she comes. What are you two doing here besides cluttering up the training grounds? Ben and I will have been discussing Quidditch and how it affects its players and wanted to get your take. I don't have a lot of time, so out with it. Simply put, an athlete's power comes from within. They shouldn't need to find it elsewhere. A good athlete honors their colleagues and has pride in where they compete. Though your line of questioning seems quite foolish, I've had my fill of fools lately. Some yet unidentified idiots been repeatedly flying over the Black Lake trying to dive bomb below the surface. We really were just interested in the emotional effects of Quidditch. I'm off to investigate this mystery flyer. She's only got strong views, but Hooch doesn't seem like the kind of person who would respect all. What she said about the flyer at the Black Lake has me worried. And if they are investigating the Black Lake, they must also believe the Cursed Vault is below the surface. If we do that, I won't be able to get to the vault first. Time to find out if he could be ours mole. Whether he'd want the power of the vault for all, I'll have to ask the right questions. We don't have class. What are you doing here? I just wondering if I could talk to you about Professor Wickpick. Well, she turned on Hogwarts. Some say she's a traitor. That's hardly surprising, especially coming from you. You have made no secret about your feelings for Wickpick. They may have changed. Definitely not. She is a traitor and a murderer too. You don't agree? So then you're sympathetic towards her. I'm simply not in the habit of discussing such topics with students. I'm just wondering how people come to and justify certain points of view. People have reasons for what they do. Rick wasn't loyal to Hogwarts, but she was loyal to something. Mastering the ability to be obtuse today, are you asking about right and wrong? What do you think about right and wrong? Now, who's being obtuse? You certainly don't seem to want to indicate a side. I would say people may believe that they are doing the right thing when others believe it's wrong, but try to damage the school or its students in any way. Simply gain power. It's certainly questionable as it is murder. What's clear is that you are mucking about in something that you shouldn't be once again. Haven't I warned you no less than 3 times to drop all this ill-advised adventures and focus on being a student? Dedicated to me staying out of anything other than my basic studies, which is curious in itself. And what exactly do you mean by that? Are you accusing me of something here? Come correct, there's an emergency in the library. Will it load? God damn. Who's injured? Oh, someone turned to stone. This is terrible. Another classmate falls to the statue coast. Those coast vaults are just so full of darn coasters. It's very horrible. We're still suffering from the statue coast. If only my secret interrogations of the moral suspects has gone better. I'm sure you are trying really hard. So after the interviews, it appears Flinch Hooch are in the clear. Snape may warrant another look. You really think Snape could truly be the mole? No. I'm not sure, I just can't rule him out yet, but he was very cagey when I questioned him, and he's always trying to get me to stop. Well, you're a student, maybe he's just being sensible. Sounds like if Snape is truly the mole remains to be seen. I'm more interested in Madam Hooch's comment about the mysterious flyer. I suppose we're all looking for the same thing and all believe it's in the water. The coast must be broken, which means I need to get to that final vault first. I'll have to be on hold. I don't think I have a choice. We want to protect the school and our classmates. Which means we have to speed up plans to search the depth of the Black Lake. That could take a while as it's a big place, so you'll need to be really good at holding your breath. If you cast it, you should be able to breathe underwater. But we have in Flitwick's class. It's a lot like you, but it's also a good sign that we could use some practice. I'm so glad we could all meet to review the Bubblehead charm. I'll have to cast it perfectly if I'm going to enter the Black Lake in search for the final vault. Breathing in general can be quite useful. Good to know we are on the same page. Told us about the mystery flyer attempting to dive bomb into the lake. After another student was stricken with the statue codes, I realized we need to get to the vault first. Definitely seems like we know the basics. I need to pay attention to my stance and be confident when casting a charm, and to be on the safe side, pop a breath mint before you put it on. That way your journey will be minty fresh. It's always a little tricky. Words are tough, especially if they have more than 2 syllables. Warren always broke the incantation down phonetically. That will definitely help. Thanks. That this review is making me feel a lot more confident. Bubble head charm. We did it. Mine feels a little tight. That's a good thing. Yours look perfect. They'll enter in the Black Lake. Could be perilous. There are all sorts of creatures down there. While it may be risky, I'm prepared as I can be. It's time to enter the Black Lake. I've looked everywhere. No sign of the mystery person who's been dive bombing into the Black Lake, which means the coast is clear, as it's going to get for now. Then this is it. Time for Darkos to finally enter the Black Lake. But are we sure the vault is actually down there? That's why I'm entering the water, but there were several clues. Perhaps we should review them so you know what to look for. Good idea. Definitely sounds like all signs point to the vault being beneath the Black Lake. The trident found in the last vault would be an excellent clue. If Hagrid said it's true, you'll most certainly encounter hostile gondolas, maybe even skittish small people. Clearly there's plenty to be concerned about. But what are you most worried about after entering the Black Lake? I'm not worried at all. I've encountered my share of magical creatures, and finding the final coast vault is too important to back down. Still, are you sure I shouldn't come with you as backup? I agree with Barnaby. I'm afraid the more people will get spooked if too many people enter. And our suspect interviews haven't revealed who the mole is yet. If the mole shows up, we'll be sure to distract them. Well, then there's no time like the present. Good luck. Hopefully you won't need it. Yo. Blimey, this is fascinating. Such a new and exciting place. I can certainly see why it would be an excellent place to hide the final coast vault. It's so dark and murky, and everything looks so ancient. Oh, the trident. Reminds me of the one I saw in the last coast vault. I don't mean any harm. Looks like you're not going to hold on, but I don't really want to fight you. I'm looking for something. It could be dangerous. Do you understand? Alright, dueling it is. Ooh, actual duel. Ooh. Damn. That was too close for comfort. Gotta catch my breath. Second thought, she may be catching her breath. Time to get out of the Black Lake. Can't believe you dueled with a woman. Sounds dueling. How do you feel about what happened in the Black Lake? Definitely thrilling. I always enjoy a duel. Even when it attacks you, it gives an opportunity to practice my magic, and everything down there is so old and fashioned. I just wish I'd had more time to search for the final vault. So you were down there for a while, perhaps something specific caught your eye. Sounds like the Black Lake is a dark and murky place. That's excellent. Just like we expected. Are you sure you didn't see anything else of curious interest? Just some small caves and lots of walks. Feel more sure than ever that the coast vaults can be found down there. It's more of a gut feeling if the more people are feeling territorial. It's not safe to return to the underworld of the Black Lake just yet. Oh, perhaps there's a way to soothe them. Oh shit, we don't know enough about the mole people. Then we'll learn more about them. That's the only way. Brilliant idea. Working with the mole people is the best way to be R. But who knows the most about mole people? Haggard and Professor Kettlebone alerted me to the problems. Sounds like a good place to start. Thanks for coming. No thanks necessary. I always enjoy visiting Haggard. Though I sometimes think I may be even more of a fan than he is. What do you think? I have to say Haggard, no offense, you'll definitely get a close second. I'd love to see that, and your keen interest is exactly the reason I asked you to come. Tell me about why we're here. I want to interview Haggard and Caliburn about the mole people. Blimey, I need to know more about these creatures if I'm going to enter the Black Lake again. It's definitely wise to learn more about mole people. I'll tell Haggard I'm writing a report on the mole people, and we can see what he and Caliburn know. I hope we are not interrupting. I was just discussing the idea of feeding some of my magical creatures in the reserve these delicious pumpkins. If you knew anything about mole people, as I'm thinking of writing up a report on them. Now that I do, we both appreciate it. Our resident creature experts, we thought you would be the best people to talk to about mole people. Seems like the mole people are a bit mystery to everyone, though I'm sad to hear the gorillas are bothering them lately. That's kind of yet to consider. Perhaps you'd best be served learning more from books. I suggested to you in the past when you were inquiring about gorillas. Perhaps you're right, we just couldn't pass up an opportunity to talk to both of you. No report again. You're sure this doesn't have something to do with that group you mentioned? No, it's got nothing to do with that. We only formed that group to support each other. This really is about my curiosity, nothing more. And we know what to do next. Research at the library. Hasn't been very pleased with me lately, so probably best to avoid her. These are all the books I have on mole people. Mysterious creatures, not much is known about them. We appreciate you gathering all of this. Of course, what good is a bookshop keeper if they can't connect people with the knowledge they seek or the entertainment they desire, though it looks like others may need my assistance. Hope you find what you're looking for. Thanks for coming to research with the mole people with me. I'm always happy to help the Circle of Kahana, especially after dueling a mole woman on your first trip. We were here together, we found a lead about the Wampin Willow, so I'm hoping we'll have some similar luck today. Liz liked the idea of trying to soothe the mole people a bit, so let's look for ways to do that in these books. I haven't found anything that helps yet. Did you find anything? If it's from a book by Newton Suckermander, I'll read it to you. It says the earliest recorded mole people were from ancient Greece and were said to be sirens. Do you know what a siren is? Beautiful mole people who used to be those singing verses to lure unwary sailors in the water. Dare you say Newton Scamander would be impressed with but there's more in Scamander's book. It goes on to note the Selkais of Scotland and the Maros of Ireland share a love for music, which is common to all mole people. It's quite fond of music, which even soothes babies when they are upset. Even someone as serious as Mio Talbot, which makes me think music could be a great peace offering. Perhaps we can play in a concert for them, and I know just the for the job. I'll go see the Weird Sisters.